Sports Rush.
Ericsson, Garnacho hasn't stopped. Garnacho has scored in stoppage time. And Manchester United have nicked it.
For updates in the world of football.
Sterling for Liverpool. He's seen Henderson face to face with Fernandinho. Henderson! Oh wow! Lift the Anfield roof. Company's error, yes.
Formula One.
Because down the inside now comes Carlos Sainz on Lewis Hamilton. Sainz just squeezes Hamilton, who goes over the rumble strip.
Cycling, boxing. Basketball and lots more. Listen to us live on Sport Rush, Mondays to Fridays, 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. on Al-IyamoyeTv Radio. For more inquiries, please call 0806-242-9799. Sport Rush, your everyday dose of sports.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sportville on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio, where we give to you the updates on sports all over the world today. And I am Yazid Tawhid.
I'm sure you should SMD Sports.
Okay, starting with today on Arsenal, we see that the boss of Arsenal, Mikel Arteta, has said Thomas Partey would stay at the team and is not leaving out Thomas Partey out of the squad. And see Thomas Partey as one of the wonderful player for Arsenal, and now Mikel Arteta has made the decision saying Thomas Partey would stay in the team. What do you say to Mikel Arteta's decision?
That should be a good news for Arsenal fans out there, because we can't forget the impact Thomas Partey had at Arsenal last season before the had injury. I can't forget the game against Tottenham Hotspur. If most Arsenal fans have forgot, there was a particular stunner he scored, where he got the assist from Ben White. He scored a fantabulous and spectacular goal on that day, and if not for injury that this guy Thomas Partey has at Arsenal, I think Arsenal might not even think of going for Declan Rice, or if not for the injury. But for Mikel Arteta say he's going to Partey is going to stay at Arsenal, I think it should be a plus to Arsenal rather than minus. And I think one of the midfielders should be able to leave Arsenal, because we have the like of Jorginho, Declan Rice, Fabio Vieira, Odegaard, we have Jorginho, Kai Havertz, Edmund Rose. So I think one needs to leave, because by necessity, if midfield is too much, this might cause for too much of cry from some players and say we want to play. And don't forget, in the preseason, Mikel Arteta has tried someone in the middle of the park, which is Trossard. He started in the middle of the park against MLS. So it means we can foresee that Arsenal, Mikel Arteta is trying to cook something. Maybe he's trying to cook a dynamic team, because last season most teams can predict what Arsenal lineup will be. And I think with Thomas Partey staying at Arsenal should be very good news for Arsenal fans out there.
Okay, what do you also say to Thomas Partey staying at the Arsenal team next season?
Thomas Partey, very, very wonderful player, good performance for Arsenal last season. I support Mikel Arteta's decision. Thomas Partey scored a long range goals, as I said, against Tottenham Hotspur. Thomas Partey last season he had 0 assists, 4 goals. Now dominating the midfield with Havertz, Odegaard, Jorginho, and you said one of the midfielders should leave Arsenal. I don't see Jorginho leaving Arsenal. I see Fabio Vieira.
No, let's forget we just brought in Fabio Vieira.
Fabio Vieira is still
we just brought in Jorginho also.
He's still younger.
Fabio Vieira is still younger.
Jorginho.
But if you see,
and don't forget,
Arsenal, you can use Jorginho's experience.
Don't forget, Fabio Vieira is more of an attacking player. The left foot of Fabio Vieira, you can't now at Arsenal in the middle of the park. With Arsenal only match Odegaard as a left midfielder. And don't forget the impact. Kai Havertz, you can't say Kai Havertz is left footer. Kai Havertz used both foot. And don't forget the impact that Fabio Vieira had at FC Porto before Arsenal brought him in. If not that people, the players at Arsenal midfield are playing on the top form, Fabio Vieira should have come inside the midfield of Arsenal. And don't forget, Reece Nelson is still there.
Don't forget the reason why Arteta bought Jorginho, because he has experience.
Arsenal, I can't say because of the experience. I can also say Mikel Arteta bought in Jorginho because of the squad depth. And after he was bought in, how many matches did Jorginho play for Arsenal last season?
And don't forget, we are going to the Champions League. We need someone that has experience of the Champions League. And Fabio Vieira is Young player don't know anything about Champions League.
If you are going to talk about experience in Champions League, I think Thomas Partey had experience in Champions League.
Not
Atletico Madrid.
Not even Thomas Partey.
And if you are talking about
has injury because the injury.
If you are talking about Champions League as well, we can say Fabio Vieira has also had experience in Champions League. FC Porto.
From
If you say Jorginho has experience in Champions League for Chelsea.
Jorginho has experience, more experience than Fabio Vieira.
If you're talking about experience as well, we can say experience as well.
If you're talking about Thomas Partey is a prone injury player. So if he has injury, we need Jorginho.
If you say Arsenal need Jorginho, which kind of impact does Jorginho has in January till the end of the season for Arsenal last season?
He dominated the midfield for Arsenal.
Dominate?
Yes.
Most times when Jorginho play, Arsenal lose sometimes. Don't forget, Jorginho came to Arsenal when Arsenal was first on the table. And after he came to Arsenal started performing woefully.
But it's not the fault of Jorginho.
I didn't say it's the fault, but you can't express the kind of football that Jorginho played. The kind of game Arsenal played is an aggressive style of play, whereby you should be quick enough. And don't forget, Jorginho is a slow-paced midfielder.
And you can't expect in a team which you only have youngsters, which now have some old experienced players.
In my own opinion, I would rather say Jorginho should leave, and we have Fabio Vieira. Vieira can still do a lot of things for us, being young. Like everybody is entitled to his own opinion, but my own opinion is Fabio Vieira should stay. Maybe Jorginho should leave.
Okay, let's leave that aside. Okay, on De Gea, we saw that Manchester United treated De Gea we didn't expect. But eventually, De Gea has left Manchester, and they have brought in Andre Onana as his proposed replacement for David De Gea. And now Inter Milan are looking for De Gea to come to the team and replace Andre Onana, where De Gea rejected Inter Milan's offer. Don't you see that as a very harsh decision, or do you see it as a very good decision? Or even though De Gea has rejected the offer from Inter Milan, do you still see De Gea goalkeeping for any other team to the end of to when he retires football?
I'm explaining something. What I'm explaining is it's possible David De Gea wants to go to Al-Nassr with Cristiano Ronaldo. It's possible Ronaldo might have called him. And for a team to win a league, you need a top goalkeeper as well. And don't forget, David Ospina is still is at Al-Nassr. And don't forget, this guy, David De Gea, has a lot of experience in Europe. And he might say, it's hard time for me to get out of Europe. Everybody works for money. For him to reject Inter Milan, he knows what is good for him and what is not good for him. If he goes to Inter Milan now, don't forget, Inter Milan fans might be clamoring for a goalkeeper that knows how to use his foot as well, which Adrian did for Inter Milan last season. And don't forget, this guy has seen a lot of things at Manchester United before his contract is being terminated, before they say his contract expired at Manchester United. Me, if he says he doesn't want to continue in Europe, I go with this idea, go to another league, collect the money, and enjoy life.
And don't forget, Manchester United have bought Onana. Now Inter Milan does not have any keeper. But I don't see David De Gea going to any club, going to Inter Milan, want to play in the Champions League. Now David De Gea, very, very wonderful keeper, good performance for Manchester United. But for David De Gea rejecting Inter Milan, I believe that's his choice.
Okay, yeah, that's David De Gea's choice to reject Inter Milan's team. And you see, David De Gea still has the goalkeeping in him. He should go out of Europe and
aside from saying a goalkeeper should know how to use the leg, I think in the past, let's say 10, 12 years ago, we know goalkeeper for being saving with hands. Don't forget when Barcelona were one of the European champions, when they have the Vades as a goalkeeper. The Vades doesn't know, it doesn't save so much. But when a team is on form, when they have a good defense, a good midfield, and a good attack, it is very difficult for such a team for people to see the mistake of the goalkeeper. Let's look at Chelsea Champions League trophy in 2012. When Chelsea won the Champions League, everybody was glamoring that Edouard Mendy is one of the best goalkeeper in Europe. But don't forget, they just have one of the best defense. After Chelsea had a lot of problems last season, everybody started seeing the look so good from Edouard Mendy. It means for you to have a very good goalkeeper, you need a very, very good defense. And at Inter Milan, don't forget the age of David De Gea. If David De Gea goes to Inter Milan might just only use David De Gea for a year. And after a year, they bring a young goalkeeper as well. And they start having another problem with Inter Milan. I saw sense that David Dia doesn't want to have a problem with anybody. At this age of his, he needs to go to a team that he feels relaxed and doesn't have much problem about his life.
Okay, let's also move to Kylian Mbappe's decision. Kylian Mbappe, he has been removed from the squad of PSG after their match. I guess they even scored for PSG, man. Ubekitike, they scored for PSG yesterday, but after the match, in the night, it has been said that Kylian Mbappe has been uprooted out of the PSG squad. Now, what is Kylian Mbappe's decision to make? Some people are saying Kylian Mbappe wants to wait until 2025, or he has went behind the door to agree with Real Madrid on leaving to Real Madrid January 2024, next year 2024. Now Kylian Mbappe is left to what he wants to, and the PSG board wants to sell him. They are looking for a way to just sell out Kylian Mbappe. What's next for Kylian Mbappe?
My issue on this is PSG won't want to lose Kylian Mbappe on the free transfer.
On the free transfer, yes.
And for Kylian Mbappe to went ahead of PSG to agree with Real Madrid. I think that doesn't speak so much about Kylian Mbappe. And don't forget, what Kylian Mbappe is clamoring for is to win the Champions League and to be one of the best players in the world. Because I think if Kylian Mbappe is not careful with this kind of mission that is trying, he might not end up in winning any of the trophy. Don't forget the age of Kylian Mbappe, 24 years of age. And some other younger players are coming. They are coming into the scheme. Let's look at the likes of Eli Haaland, 22 years of age. Let's look at Vinicius Junior. Let's look at Rodrigo. And other players like that. And the World Cup is 3 years to come. And by 2026, Kylian Mbappe will be 27 years of age. What gives us the assurance that Kylian Mbappe will still be electrified, will still be on a good performance that is showing now in the next 3 years?
Okay, are you saying Kylian Mbappe should stay at PSG?
I didn't say Kylian Mbappe should stay at PSG.
Because me, I don't want Kylian to stay at PSG. He said that you don't want to stay at Ligue 1 because Ligue 1 league is not really competitive than other leagues.
I agree with him that Ligue 1 is not very competitive, but there should be a very good agreement between both sides
before he moves.
You can't expect PSG to lose on Kylian Mbappe, 24 years of age, and lose Kylian Mbappe on a free transfer. If such a thing happened, that would be one of the lost in the 21st century. Because for Kylian Mbappe to leave, such a good player, to leave on a free transfer, we should blame the sporting director and the whole team for such a thing. If PSG are able to get like 80 million pounds from Kylian Mbappe, they should send Kylian Mbappe off. And I think this kind of issue will affect both sides. Because if Kylian Mbappe said he's not going anywhere, PSG will need to terminate his contract in order for Kylian Mbappe to leave. And PSG cannot terminate Kylian Mbappe's contract. Kylian Mbappe will not want to play. If PSG they want to bench Kylian Mbappe next season, PSG will lose. Because TV rights, a lot of fans want to watch Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe as well will lose some endorsement deal. Because those that give him endorsement deal, we want him to play on the football pitch and saw us see the Nike and all the lights that's going to advertise for them. So I think both sides should come to a proper agreement and look for a way to resolve the issue. But I still think PSG will sell Kylian Mbappe. It might not now be for Real Madrid. It will be either between Man City, Man U, Chelsea, probably Arsenal as well. Any team can sign Kylian Mbappe now if PSG they are not requesting for too much on Kylian Mbappe, and they will not want to request for too much of Kylian Mbappe because he doesn't have a year contract left. PSG have made a lot of mistakes for not taking the 120 or 160 million pounds that Real Madrid brought last summer for them. And I think PSG will not still lose Kylian Mbappe for free.
I also got what to say. Then I said before Mbappe said the Ligue 1 is not really competitive. He wants to move to other leagues and have experience. Going to Real Madrid will be a very wonderful transfer for him.
Okay, let's take a short break from here. When we get back from the break, we continue on the transfers or the rumors going on around in football. Do stay with us. Thank you.
gbogbo aláfẹ́ tó gbayì tó fẹ́ wọṣọ yìí ṣoge tó pàkọjá lọ sí House of Zion. House of Zion, the name I know when we talk of top-notch fashion, quality materials and class. House of Zion, Dulowo Turkey wears, Egypt and Malaysia clothing, Dubai, àwọn designer bags lóríṣiríṣi, àwọn ìtẹ̀lẹ̀ bàtà tó jiná tí wọ́n fa original ṣe, àwọn aago kájọ tó ń ka wákàtí ọjọ́, designer sunglasses and perfumes, pẹ̀lú àwọn gbogbo nǹkan tóbìnrin àsìkò fi ń gbafẹ́ lò gbà. Mo débẹ̀ ojú mi ń ṣe kámi, èmi ni ó rà, èmi ni ó mú gbogbo ẹ̀yin mùsùlùmí ẹlẹ́sìn tẹ̀ gbọ́n pa tẹ̀ wá nílò jàlábíà, hijab àti àbáyà lóríṣiríṣi. House of Zion Buera. House of Zion wà ní 52 Ọlọ́run Redeemed Church Agape Parish Ọlọ́run ṣògo Abẹ́òkúta. Lórí Instagram House of Zion 08165688618. House of Zion, ilé ìtajà tá a ti ń tojúlówó aṣọ àti ìrànlóge tí ń gbéni níyì.
Thousands have been disappointed severally in their bid to seek greener pasture abroad. To those quack in the traveling agency business, it is a rocket science. That is not our case at Tausaf Travels and Tour. We have in-depth details on how to successfully, without stress, help you process and secure your visa to anywhere in the world. Do you want permanent residential visa, visiting and tourism visa, student visa to places like Europe, America, Asia, Africa? It's no big deal to us at Tausaf Travels and Tour. Our years of experience and expertise speaks volume for us. Let's process and secure visa for you to UK, USA and Canada within a twinkle of an eye. We offer Hajj and Umrah services to our Muslim faithfuls. What are you waiting for? Consult us at number 9 Tausaf Central Mall, Sholanke Street behind Laroy Hotel, Abiola Way, Abeokuta. 0802 733 0900 or 0806 578 4060. Stop wasting money. Pay for peace of mind. Talk to Tausaf Travels and Tour.
Welcome back to Sportville on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. News came up now saying Bayern Munich are interested in Fabinho. As you know, Fabinho and Jordan Henderson would leave Liverpool as Jordan Henderson is already linked with the Saudi Arabians. So that's Al-Ittifaq, where Steven Gerrard is, and now Bayern are showing interest in Fabinho. Fabinho was also linked with the Saudi Arabia. Now Bayern came up with interest with Fabinho into the team. Fabinho to Bayern Munich. Is there any correlation? Fabinho to Bayern Munich?
I think before there was the news that said the Saudi Arabia team is coming from Fabinho. I think Ali.
Yeah.
I think if I should be sure of Fabinho, I'd rather go to Bayern Munich because let's look at Bayern Munich and team in Saudi Arabia. Even not because of money, I think most players will not join Saudi Arabia team. As let's look at Bayern Munich team. Let's look at the midfield. Yeah, I think it's not the best chance for Liverpool to get Gravenberch.
Okay, yeah, Gravenberch, yeah.
You know, Liverpool are on deal, and Bayern Munich are really up time to release this guy. If they are able to have an exchange, a swap day between both of them, or the likes of Goretzka, Joseph Kimmich, I think Liverpool should be able to save some money, because if Liverpool is going to go for the likes of Robbie Latvia, the likes of Luis Caicedo, the likes of Marco Verratti, and it will be a huge amount of money. But if Bayern Munich is coming for Fabio, which I think if Fabio goes to Tema Bundesliga, very good player, it will be very good for Bayern Munich in the middle of the park. But possibly if they can sell Fabio for a good amount of money, it's still possible for Liverpool to bring in Sofian Amrabat. But if it's not possible, if the kind of money they want to pay on Sofian Amrabat, it will be too much. I think it will be good for Liverpool to go in for a swap deal. But I think at the price tag on Sofian Amrabat is not that much, £30 million. £30 million for Sofian Amrabat is not too much for Liverpool to be able to avoid. And I think if they are able to sell Fabio for life, like £25 million. To add £10 million to it and get Sofian Amrabat, or having an exchange for Gravenberch or other player in the midfield.
Talking about Fabinho, normally Liverpool cannot keep Fabinho this season. because of McAllister, Szoboszlai, Trent.
They can keep him.
They can keep
They
him.
can
It's still possible.
It's still possible.
It's still possible. Fabio is a defensive midfielder.
Yes, they do.
And don't forget, Jordan Henderson is leaving.
He's leaving. That's really Fabinho that they have as a defensive midfielder. They can keep him.
But you know they can actually use Szoboszlai, McAllister, Trent.
What they don't want to use it like
And
that.
you think Arnold will be that
Arnold
defensive.
can play defensive midfielder because he's a normal defender.
As Arnold,
more of a
when you're talking about Arnold playing inside the midfield, Arnold can play inside the midfield if he has someone beside him that is marking for him. It's like you saying you want to have Jorginho only playing as an holding midfielder in a team, or you want to have, let's say, you want to have Martin Odegaard. You want to have Martin Odegaard. Let's say you want to have Martin Odegaard. You want to have Edmund Smith-Rowe and Kai Havertz in the midfield alone. It's like you want to expose your midfield. I think if Liverpool can, and I think next season Liverpool want to go with Arnold in the midfield. But they will want to go in the midfield with only Arnold. Arnold will be in and out from defense, so that, because don't forget, McAllister is there, Szoboszlai is there, and both of them are not a defensive midfielder at all. They're more or less central midfielder and attacking midfielder. So for us, for Liverpool to lose Jorginho, for Fabio, they need to bring in a defensive midfielder.
But don't forget they have Elliot and Curtis Jones.
Elliot and Curtis Jones are not a defensive midfielder.
But don't forget they're going for Amrabat.
That's what I'm saying. If they lose Fabio, they go for Amrabat, bring in a defensive midfielder. Because let's look at how the team might play next season. Don't forget, if they say they want to bring in Arnold in the midfield, Liverpool are yet to sign a right back.
That's number one.
So it still means Liverpool still want to go with Arnold at the right back next season.
But if the clubs will change the formation,
if it change the formation,
3-4-3 or 3.
If it change 3-4-3, let's assume 3-4-3. 3-4-3 will be Konate, Van Dijk, and
or Robertson.
Robertson will play from the wing back. Konate, Matip, and Van Dijk. From the wing back, it might be Arnold and Robertson. That's 5. Remain 5 in the middle of the pack. They must have a defensive midfielder.
They must have.
And Szoboszlai might join, and McAllister make it 3. Remain 2. I'm not saying Liverpool will go in with just Salah and Luis Diaz.
It's not possible.
It's not possible. Don't forget, they have Diego Jota,
they have
Luis Diaz, they have Gakpo, they have Darwin Núñez, and they have Salah. 5 attackers.
Do not go with those 2. Not possible.
So it's Liverpool will go with 4-3-3 formation, and I predicted having Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Arnold in the middle of the back. If Fabio left, they have to leave the team, then they have to bring in Amrabat or whatever. Or let's say Fabio did not leave the team. Fabio, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Salah, Núñez, or Jota, or Salah, Núñez, Gakpo, or Salah, Gakpo, and Luis Diaz. So I don't see Arnold playing him, but it will not depend on the kind of match they want to play.
Yeah.
So based on the opponent, whereby you can bring in Arnold in the middle of the back. I don't see Arnold playing in the middle next season.
Next season. Okay, in the World Cup today, USA has already defeated Vietnam 3-0, where Smith scored 2 goals and Oran with a goal where they even lost a penalty by Morgan, and they ended up in the game at 3-0. And Zambia were also defeated and trashed by Japan 5-0. I wish we could have seen the match how Zambia were preparing from the beginning of the game, like if they went into the game and they're going to defeat anybody coming their way. But eventually they came up with a trash in defeat 5-0 from Japan. They even ended up with a red card at the 90th minute, where Japan first lost the penalty and it was taken, and they later scored the penalty and ended up 5-0. And also England are preparing by 10:30 a.m. against Haiti. England and Haiti. What do you say? What's your prediction on how the game is going to end?
Firstly, it's very sad. It's very sad for Zambia. For that amount of goal margin.
5-0.
Don't forget, Zambia are the 3rd African best. They came 3rd in the last Women African competition, where they defeated Super Falcons. And this is where we will say Nigeria is more than all these teams, because for Nigeria to be 4th in Africa and in the African Cup of Nations, and they got to the World Cup, they are yet to lose. Look at the 4th, the 3rd team losing 5-0 to Japan. And if Japan are to play in the Super Falcons, they can't defeat Nigeria like this.
At all.
But to me, all well. We are still we still have our 2 games to the left, and I don't think Zambia will be able to qualify from the World Cup. And let's look at the USA, the best women team in the whole world. And don't forget, they are the current champion of the World Cup. What do you expect from the USA? That is the reason why the USA female are fighting their FA to have its similar equal payment with their men. The men are not giving you trophies, and the female they are giving you trophies, and you're not giving them equal payment. There should be equity. Don't let us our gender biasness. There should be the equity between a female football and a male football. If male football are not giving you joy, if female are giving you joy, why can't you have equal payment? Same thing as the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Super Falcons. Super Falcons are giving us joy, getting the Africa Cup of Nations and getting to the quarterfinal of the last World Cup. They are giving us joy, and the men are not giving what's expected. The last time the Super Eagles won the trophy was 2013 in the era of Stephen Keshi. Remember Sunday Uba scored the long goal at the final. So all well and good, the USA are still in the game. They'll be able to defend the World Cup this time around. And England, Haiti. I don't see Haiti coming out with any results against England. That line up with the kind of the player from Chelsea, from Man U, from Arsenal, all of this player. I don't see Haiti coming out with any point in this game. I go with England all the way.
Forget it to be a shock that Haiti can be able to defeat England.
Haiti?
With the players, are you saying? Let's say Manchester City play Norwich. I say Norwich cannot beat Man City.
The last time Haiti played the Super Falcons of Nigeria, the Super Falcons of Nigeria defeated them 3 or 4-0.
That is Haiti. That is not England.
Haiti is not a football playing country. They are just starting coming. Okay, it's like you saying Saudi Arabia, Qatar, a football playing country, or Iran or Iraq. They're just coming up, and you can't expect the like of leagues that this England player play. And compare it with Haiti.
Anything can happen in football. Anything can happen. Haiti can win.
I still go with my own decision.
England is going. What are you going for?
I'm still going for Haiti.
Okay,
but I see maybe England scoring a goal.
Okay, I've come to the end of Sport Vibe today on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the notification bell for more programs like this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I am Tawid Yazid.
I'm Shawali Moshud SMD Sports.
And I am Zia Tawid.
Tell you,
goodbye.